Well, well, well. Hello there, my friends. It's good to actually be here for a stream for a change. But I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday. It's already Wednesday this week. It's pretty wild. So hope everybody's doing well. Peachy, congrats on being first. I'm still turning on some lighting. Could hop on any second. There they go. Hello. Peachy, congrats on being first. Good morning to you, Blue and Peachy and Lady Iron and Crystal. One of my higher ups at work has been typing in our chat on Teams for a solid 5 minutes. So either she's typing her memoir to me or she forgot and walked away. Does Teams not does it not go away? Like if you start typing and then you stop, does it not does the status not update to say you're not typing anymore? Or I truly don't use Teams that much. I have Teams, but I don't use it very much. I use Slack much more often. Hi, Coleman. Literally, as soon as I said that, she hit enter and sent her a long message. How long of a message was it? Yeah, hopefully it's good things. My job was assigning projects individually, but now they're going to do a queue-based system so anyone can pick up any job they want, which I wasn't super thrilled with. So my higher up was pulling me back from the edge. I was 6 feet from the edge. Yeah, I'm thinking. I still need more coffee before I can go full Creed there. Just chillaxing, Crystal. Good to hear. Ghost, hello. Congrats on Too Much Adventure. Lucy McFresh haircut. I did get a haircut yesterday. I decided I wanted to start getting haircuts more often than I was doing. So I think my hair just gets kind of fluffy after a certain point. So the 3 dots stay on the screen. Gotcha. I didn't know. Her message was easily 4 paragraphs. Dang. Good catch on the Creed reference. Of course. It is a fresh haircut, Blue. It sure is. I need a haircut real bad. Well, what's stopping you? Is it just a timing thing? Because I get that. I was late to, it made my day late yesterday, basically. Winter's over. Can't do the 3 weeks. So wait, what is your normal schedule, Ghost? I typically do 4 to 5 weeks, and I think I'm gonna go to 3 instead. Busy? Yeah, I get that. You need a haircut too, Blue? Have you cut your own hair? Have you done that before? Just with your background, I didn't know if that was something you were comfortable doing or if you just preferred, with you having the hairstyling experience and everything. Thank goodness winter is over. I need the sunshine and warmth, especially today. It got chilly again. It did. Haircuts once every 2 weeks. Hair's thinning, but it grows fast. And where do you have a barber? I like getting a haircut in the city nowadays, but it's not always easy to schedule. Gotcha. Yeah. Bald is beautiful, my friend. Yeah, I think 3 weeks will be fine for me. We'll try it out. But yeah, I think 4 to 5 was getting, especially 5. I look pretty dang fluffy here. Cause right where it rounds out towards the crown of my head, it doesn't seem like it's quite as wavy as it is on top. And so it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of does its own thing, and it just doesn't, it's not very uniform, So it's only going to be in the low 40s today. It was in the 60s. Wait, for real? It's going to be in the 70s here, Peachy. Low 40s? That's wild. Always a barber. They just do such a great job. They do. Ghost, show us your hair, preferably shirtless. Yeah, might as well. Listen, I always feel like I can't get a good look at a haircut unless the guy's shirt's off. That's true. That is true. I cut my own hair one time. It took me like 2 hours because I was being so careful. Now it's just too long for me to cut myself. I don't like layers, so I can't do the ponytail cut thing that some people do. Okay. So the ponytail cut, do people just put it in a ponytail and then just like one cut there? Is that what you mean? Or that can't be that, right? That's got to be something else. That doesn't sound like layering, but I'm also naive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about it all. I did cut Mrs. Magoots' hair one time during the COVID salon closings, and I hated it. Oh, shiitake. I'm traveling to Indiana today. Got to get my 70s and Donatos. You're going to have to I don't know. I mean, shoot, with how cool it is up there, you're probably going to have to come to at least central Indiana then. That's my guess. Windows open, Smash Mouth on 11. Wow, that sounds incredible. Smash Mouth. Oh, man. Well, friends, it's good to be back in front of y'all on the stream. I know we were here Monday as well, but with the sort of intermittent issues we've been having in terms of, Mrs. Magoots not feeling well, and then the internet taking a dump on me yesterday. Funny enough, I ended up buying a new modem, and then probably about 10 minutes after I made the purchase, I got a text from Xfinity saying, "We're noticing some issues in your area." And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because I ran some tests and did some reboots and stuff like this, and it just honestly, it seemed like a modem issue. It really did, because every time we rebooted the network, we got internet for about 30 seconds, and then it would just go away. And so, like, it seemed like if our network was down, us rebooting our home network, you know what I mean? If Xfinity was the problem, us rebooting our home network wouldn't give us internet for 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird. So I thought it was a hardware issue. Turns out it was actually Xfinity. So I could return the modem. However, this modem that I have right now is outdated, and I thought it was much newer than it is. It's 7 years old now. It's 7 years old this month, in fact. So you put your old modem in the new box, return it to Best Buy. Oh man. Man, that would be nice. Because I'll be honest, I even thought about it this morning. I was like, so I could return the new modem. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and install the new modem. But I could return the new modem. Or once I install the new modem, then what do I do with the old modem? Like, it's garbage at this point. It's worthless. It's 7 years old. Nobody would want to buy that secondhand, you know? So, like, I don't know. Sadly, e-waste. Yeah. Hey, Kama, how you doing? So there's got to be, I guess there are occasionally, yeah, maybe that's what I do. I just hang on to it until there's an electronics recycling day, because we don't have those super often, but they do happen. So maybe I just hang on to it. So, welcome back, Blue. I didn't read your message since I saw your other one. So, yeah, you can put it in like 2 ponytails, one in the back of your head, one on the other on top of your head, and cut the ends off. It'll give a decent at-home cut. Just way too many layers. I got you. Okay. So it is still a ponytail. It's just use multiple of them. That makes more sense then. Smash Mouth makes everything an 11. Let's be real. Just throw it out. I'd say if you bought one, it's worth the upgrade. Yeah, I think so. We got a message from Xfinity a while back that said, did you know your modem you have isn't letting you take full advantage of the speed you're paying for? And I'm like, yeah, I don't really care though, because the only speed that I want like to increase is my upload, and you don't offer that. Like, I have a gigabit down. So like I don't really care if I get 1.2 gigabits down. The only reason I have the 1.2 is because that's the only package that provides 35 megabits upload. That's our max where I live, is 35, which is just so freaking frustrating. So So, but I mean, one of the things I thought about too is we do occasionally get some frame drops, and maybe it's an old hardware issue. I doubt it, but maybe. So yeah. I have a closet of things waiting for the e-waste recycle day. How often is yours? I think my modem is 3 years old now, maybe 4. Yeah, ours is 7. I didn't realize that. I pulled up the order because I was like, well, that's probably, I think we got it sometime around COVID time. No, we got it in 2018, March of 2018. It is 7 years old at the end of this month. So, and I looked it up, and a lot of places say like average lifespan for modems just based on technological advancements and stuff is about 5 years. So, well, I did the math on it. Xfinity modems cost $10 a month. I think they might have actually raised their prices. This modem ended up costing us just over $2 a month. I was like, hey, 5 times, it was, 20% of the cost. That's pretty good. So 80% savings. Got to get that fiber installed. It doesn't exist here. My ISP has zero reason or motivation to install fiber in my neighborhood because nobody else can compete. Doing the 2-layer ponies, or the 2 ponies, makes it blend together better. Also gives it more layers. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I get that part at least now. I was just thinking originally just one pony, and I'm like, man, how does that make any layers? It seems like it's just gonna be a flat cut. But Bogan, good morning. My friend, we have no deep conversations remaining. Would you like to select a new one? Or would you like me to select one for you? Good morning, Bogan. We upgraded to Xfinity's new one, and it straight up broke our network and duplicated it. So we had like 3 Wi-Fis all named the same and only one with internet. Oh, that's annoying. When I downgraded from 1.2 to 1, my upload lowered from 35 to 20. Yeah, so we're on like the same exact plan then, comma. The only reason I'm paying for the 1.2 is so I can get 35 up, and 35 up is criminal. Like, that's criminal by today's standards. But it's literally the only option. That's it. I mean, I guess technically it's not the only option. I could go slower, but that's the fastest that is provided in my area. One of the Xfinity pods in the basement for Mr. Peachy's PlayStation, but the most random electronics are connected to it with no rhyme or reason. You can choose. I just wanted to say deep. I've been starting to rewatch The Boys. I've been doing it while lifting, so it's not like I'm watching it a whole lot, like super often or anything. And yeah, so now when I see deep, I think of, The Boys. But anyway. Okay, your useless fact though, since I got that for you at least. It takes one 15 to 20-year-old tree to produce 700 paper grocery bags. Wow. That puts conservation into perspective a bit, huh? 15 to 20 years to make 700 paper grocery bags, which is probably not that many. Probably not that many, being honest. Okay, so we don't have deep. I'm gonna go with an experiences. Or no. You know what? I'm gonna go with an if you could. I think that's the one we've done the least of. If you could. Dreamer's choice here. Ooh, if you could create one holiday, what would you create? If you could create one holiday, what would you create? That's a great question. You guys probably already know this answer for me. I'm moving Christmas back a full month. So we're going to have new Christmas, and it's going to be January 25th. And that's what I want. I want Christmas to just fully move. Because here's the deal. We have Thanksgiving, which is an incredible holiday. Because not necessarily because of what it represents. I mean, although it has some problematic roots, no doubt. I'm talking more about the family gathering aspect and having a meal together. I like that a lot. And then you have like less than a month and then Christmas rolls around and then you have New Year's a week later. So we have all these holidays that are just kind of like smushed together. So my thought is take Christmas, which is the best holiday of them, and give it its own space and also put it later into the winter so the whole rest of the winter doesn't have to just absolutely suck the life out of everything. You know what I mean? That's my proposal, and we need to do that. Because the rest of the winter just blows. After you know, the new year hits, the rest of the winter just kind of sucks. And I think it'd be nice if we had something to look forward to. Not to mention, too, where I live, it's much more likely that you're going to have snow on the ground in January than you will in December. So I like the idea of having more often of a chance of having a, or, you know, more likely of a chance of having a white Christmas. I like. Thank goodness the deeps are gone. Those were too harsh. Yeah, they're very hit or miss. Yeah. How's everyone's week gone so far? It's been okay, Bogan. We had the internet issues yesterday, which was a little bit frustrating, but other than that, it's been mostly good. Staying super busy. Today, I'm getting a certification to drive a minibus today. Just some random things I've been working on. I haven't given an update in a while. Hopefully I'll have some time to do that in the next few days. But yeah, it's been a lot of random things going on that have been keeping me very busy, and I'll definitely be filling you guys in. But a second Halloween would be pretty great. The Purge doesn't count. Is that a holiday? I guess it's a holiday. I don't know how I feel about that. When I saw deep, I was like, oh no, is this going to be too deep? Sometimes they are. It's weird. Sometimes you get a really good question that makes you think, you know, and then there are other questions that are just like, wow, is the person that wrote this okay? I don't know. I don't have anything I'd want to spend a whole day celebrating. Nothing comes to mind. Hiron said Loots Day as well, or Loots Day. I'd like to remove Australia Day and bring in a new day on a different date. It's too much to talk about here. But let's just say it's not on a good date and its meaning has a bit of a racist history. So that's a lot of holidays, for being honest. But too deep. I think we could go deeper. Some of them are like, I mean, come on. What I'm trying to think. Is this? Again, we're doing this is called the Icebreaker starter box or starter pack. I don't know if it'll focus in here or not. There it is. So yeah, it's a tool for breaking the ice and forging meaningful relationships. I'm going to be honest, some of these are not icebreakers. Some of those deep ones, it's like, hey, share your deepest, darkest secret with us. So definitely not icebreakers, I would say. Need a good August holiday. We have nothing in August. August, yeah, it would be nice to have. Be nice to just spread some things out a bit. I agree. Because what we think of like federal holidays, or well, not honestly, we have kind of a lot of federal holidays. When you think of corporate holidays, we don't have that many. So, you know, we had, like my company, for instance, we have New Year's Day, and then we have MLK Day. And then the next one isn't until Memorial Day, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we have another one until Memorial Day. So, like, kind of a long time. And then we have 4th of July, or sorry, then we have Juneteenth, then we have 4th of July, and then we have Labor Day. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not missing any others in there. Obviously after Labor Day, then we have Thanksgiving and Christmas. So those are our corporate, that's just my company's like holidays. Yeah. Icebreaker, when has your spouse wronged you that made you question your relationship? I mean, it's a holiday about eradicating the first country's people, the world's first culture. It's also about the English taking over the country, cleaning the land of uncivilized people. It's a really sad day. It's not, honestly, not unlike Thanksgiving Day here in the U.S., Bogan. Mr. Peachy just gets Thanksgiving and Christmas Day off, maybe New Year's Day, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I will say, I think there are some... It's good that there need to be some days off. There need to be some days that I think there just need to be at least some days off. When I worked at a movie theater in high school, the only day, well, actually, I'm trying to think, we didn't have a day off. The movie theater is open 365 days a year, unless anything changed since like COVID times. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is, because you have movies premiering on Christmas Day. So, and it actually was one of the bigger work days. Everybody at the theater, like everybody that was employed by the theater, had to work at least some shift on Christmas Day. That sucked. Movie theaters do not need to be open on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Christmas was one of their better days of the year. Yeah. Too deep. But that's kind of how some of the deep questions were, though. Like what Ghost is saying, that's how they were. And then so another job I had kind of a little bit before I started working at the movie theater in high school, I had a paper route. And the only day that we didn't deliver papers was Christmas Day. That's it. Did I miss the daily combo? Yeah, the daily combo is, if you could create a holiday, what would it be? Worked retail around the Thanksgiving holiday. I've had to work many a Thanksgiving before. I haven't worked too many Thanksgiving days, but I do remember I worked retail for Black Friday. That was pretty intense. If I could, I would want a second Boxing Day or a second Ashes. Wait, Ashes? So Australia can beat England in cricket. Blackest Friday, kind of like Black Friday and the Purge shopping, but crime's allowed. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So is cybercrime also allowed? If you do all your Black Friday shopping online, is it that you're allowed to do cybercrimes and nobody can be punished for those either? Had to work Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving night, middle of the night on Black Friday, all day on Black Friday. Retail is horrible. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, it's time for us to have a seat. I just realized the time. So let's play some games. Woo. Make May 4th an international holiday. Is it not already? I worked retail, restaurant, and ski resort. Is that what that is? Ski resort? So many worked holidays. Man. Why? Yeah. Why May 4th? Why that day? Seems kind of weird. A random day in May. Although, yeah, don't we already have... We have Memorial Day in May. And that's a national... That's a U.S. national holiday, so that should be good enough for the rest of the world. All right, let's go ahead and launch KCD2. Man, I feel like I don't really even remember what all was going on. I do know what's going on in this game, but just due to the stream interruptions, I'm sort of like, shoot, what? Kind of losing my flow. Retail was rough. The worst was Thanksgiving's. No one's anywhere except a supermarket that day. Like on Thanksgiving Day. I worked at a supermarket deli counter on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Trust me, no one was on that side of the store. Easiest days ever. You're trying to find Hans so you can kiss him. Oh, was I? I don't think so. I think he was being a jerk, and I think he needs to apologize before we kiss. All right. Here's our game. I agree with Coleman. May the 4th would make a good holiday. I don't get it. We have Cinco de Mayo right after. Do you need like a... So what would you call it? Would you call it like Cinco de Mayo Eve? Is that what it would... Would you call it that? All right, 1 second here. Killing the music on my side. And bye, Nonder. We love you. Closing out the Nonder tab. All right. I saw he made it to a pretty, pretty interesting part of the storyline there. I didn't see his, like... I didn't see the, like, the brain explode thing, like, reaction I thought I might, though. You mean Revenge of the 5th? Oh, no, Luth said hands. Thanks, Midwest Public Education System. I read it before I realized it was supposed to be a name. You know why? It's because Coleman didn't use any punctuation there, or capitalization, or anything like that. And nobody even corrected him. He was just begging for a correction, and nobody did it. All right, so we have some bandits down there. This should be Canker's crew, but I want to hear the water. Like that? Canker and his sores, yeah. Coleman is faux European. They don't believe in punctuation. Is that right? I was arguing with my coworker yesterday because she was removing the Oxford commas from our safety plan. Removing them? Like they were there and she's like, no, these don't belong here. Because that's actually like... She may be a sociopath. Yeah. Not the Oxford commas, yeah. Oh, God! Oh. Okay, I didn't even start the recording yet. Okay, so I just was sitting here too long and I was not paying attention and... Save that for banging in nails. And all of a sudden they started attacking me. They came out of nowhere. Well, sort of. Okay, they... Oh, he died. Okay. We're gonna hit this guy in the back. That was Canker? Oh, Canker was kind of weak. Well, then again, he had his back to me, but... I will not. I will not. No, thank you. Ooh. You're gonna be doing a lot more than bleeding here in a second. Let's fall back, he says as he walks like 1 mile an hour. You think you can outrun me? As if you could outrun me. As if you could fight me off. I think Nan died. Wait, what happened? Oh no. Cheers, welcome in, friends. How's everybody doing? Cheers. Toxic loots? No. I'm not any more toxic than Twilight. And we all know that's not toxic at all. Welcome in, Nonder and Nonsters. Hope everybody's having a good day. I was like, Am said, I think Nan died. Nan didn't let me make my raid message. Rude. Nonder says, ow. What's going on? Are you romancing Hans' castrated rooster? Castrated rooster? What? I am so lost here. No message because Nan pained back? Wait, what happened? If I could F myself, why would I ever have to leave my home? That is a very low bar. Poor Nan has issues getting over his sickness. Oh no. Oh, the cough has hurt your back. Dang. I'm sorry, Nonder. Jedi hurts because Henry won't kiss Hans. Nonsters incoming. We are a mess coming in here. Yeah, so I was watching stream. I was lurking on it. Did you guys, seems like you guys got to the twist of KOTOR 2, right? Did I saw that correctly? It's twistin' time. Wait, okay, that comes out wrong. Hang on. We'll workshop that. I don't like that name as much. Anyway, hello everybody. I just broke up Canker's gang. Turned out he's not that strong. So I don't know. Everybody was worried. They're like, oh well, you know, if I go, he's gonna kick my butt. And I'm like, I don't freaking care. This dude's he doesn't seem all that strong. His name is Canker. How strong can he be? And then we just beat all of them up, even though we were cornered over here. And they don't really have very much money either. They weren't too successful. Oh, we're taking that, though. Bassinet with bruschetta. Sounds like a nice Italian dish. I'm sure that's not even close to how you pronounce it, but we're taking it. There's Canker. I need to bring his light mace as proof that he's dead. And we'll grab that. And everything else he has is cheeks. That's kind of unfortunate. Thought maybe he'd have some better stuff. I bet he could make you pretty sore. Canker as in canker sore. Exactly. Exactly. That is his name. Non-gross, you're still sick. Banj, hello, hello. Reaper, hello. I don't know if I said hello to everybody. So let me try to do that since I know I fell behind on chat a little bit. Let's see. That is the gingerbread man comes from Shrek, not the Oxford commas. He dislikes me enough as it is. I'll poke the bears some more. Don't upset our future citizen of the 51st state. Oh, God. Buttheads ruined my water ASMR. They did. But hello, Ams and Ursa and Nonder and Lars and Reaper and Professor and Blue. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. I could have used the C word, but I didn't. Oh, Capons are castrated roosters. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know that. Literally sounded so bad when we left stream. The raid was queued up and no one gave one. No one gave a message, huh? Morning, Lutz McRudy, Tooty, Fresh and Fruity. Nonder, yesterday, did you mean to hack your lung out in your mic right before ending stream? I was confused. I think he meant to. It sounds like something he'd want to do. Getting twisty, but I don't know if it's the twist. Oh, okay. Okay. I cursed him out for it, but it turns out it's okay. He can do things because he's ill. So sad Lutz didn't read my not the Oxford commas as the gingerbread man from Shrek. I didn't? I did. Oh, you just... Okay, you that was a little bit behind, I guess. All right. Gotta run. Hopefully start new therapy today. Wish me luck. Good luck, Blue. I hope it goes amazing. And Nova. Cheers. Thank you so much, my friend. Best part of waking up is Lutz on your Twitch. Sounds a little naughty, but you know what? I'll take it. Cheers. Thank you so much, Nova. Cheers. How's your Wednesday so far? I'm currently shaking. Hate the post-interview adrenaline come down. Okay, well, how was the interview otherwise, though? How was it? I was both laughing and coughing. It was killing my back. Jeez. Nonder, what are we gonna do with you, my friend? We gotta get you healed up. Where did our warmth go? Yeah, what the heck happened? How are you guys? Seriously, I'm kind of shocked. You said 40 degrees today? All right, in this bandit chest, we have, oh, okay, recipe for a Nighthawk potion, 32 groschen. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't want the hunting bow. That one's pretty worthless. Everything else I'm taking, though. And let's see, there's probably another chest. Yep, because I got 2 keys. We have an embroidered coat. Is this anything great? Right. I almost said Whiting Raffin Rock. Oh, that charisma's pretty solid. Not too bad. I think I'll take that. Noblewoman's Cotardi. Why not? More groschen and some silver items. Okay. All right. But most importantly, we committed the murders that we set out to commit. So that is... And that's what really counts. The friends we made were the murders along the way. Let's head back to Gules. Or wait, do I need something else? Oh, I picked up a light mace, but not Canker's mace. Okay, hang on 1 second. Just realized that. There's a mace laying on the ground here. I hope. Oh, wait, everybody despawned. Uh-oh. Why did people despawn? I picked up a mace that he had. Is it not the right mace? Uh-oh. Now all I have to do is pick up Canker's mace and bring it as proof to Gules. We might have to reload a save, my friends. I don't see his... Oh, wait. Is this it? There it is. Canker's mace. Okay. So the body's disappeared, but the mace is still there. Whew! All right. That one worried me. I thought I was going to have to bully all those guys again. I mean, it only took me like... a couple hits and 0 HP. I was really worried. So anyway, let's head to Gules. I'm not at work. Yes. So great. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me. Gules is over here in Semine. Gonna fast travel to save some time. Fell behind. Mutt alerted. You see a figure in a small camp at the side of the road. No doubt he stopped here to give his tired legs a rest. I'm continuing on. Don't care. Most importantly, we committed the murders we set out to commit. Hello, Octi, and hello, Spooky. Hello, hello. The other guy had a master hunting bow. Was that worth anything? It was actually... You'd think it would be worth something, but it's pretty worthless, unfortunately. Daily Khan, I would bring back the true Samhain with turnip lanterns and truly horrifying masks and costumes to keep the evil spirits away. Well, it's not gone, is it? It's just that, you know... There are very few that celebrate, right? Okay, this dude's here complaining about rain. No wonder why you didn't want to go fight the 4 or 5 bandits.
Lord be with you.
I love this here. The juxtaposition of the very bloody Henry with his silly little spectacles. And
I took care of Canker.
Canker's dead.
So you brought me his mace like I told you to? Of course. Here you go. Yeah, that's it. Canker's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as its owner. Good job, Henry. Here you go. It's not much, but I won't get any more than that out of old Samine for the job.
Ooh, I want to keep the mace. I do. I didn't even look at it. I fell a little behind here. Hang on one second. Let me tab out. No audio for a second here. We're also making sure you weren't going to die first, but okay, next time, Ursa, raid message above health, okay? Spooky, how the heck are ya? It's good that we're back. We're playing some KCD. We're seeing some friends. It's good. Yesterday I was kind of joke coughing. Today literally actually was pain. I think the interview went well, but who knows? When do you expect to hear back, Banj? Falling apart, I'm getting old and worrying about my doctor appointment on Thursday, so it's all so fun over here. You have a doctor appointment Thursday. Tia. I was going to ride the motorcycle to work today, too. Nanda, aren't you younger than me? You stop it. I read that one already. 45 here, says Reaper. Nova, definite hard nope on that one. Congrats on the murders. Thank you, Professor. I swear he's younger than us. He's all over here. I'm old. I'm fragile. I don't think that's true. I'm older than people realize. I do believe Nander's a little older than you, Peachy. Next month, I'll be 39. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to that hubris. I don't know about you, Peachy, but me for sure. I don't want to age you. So who are we smooching in this game? We haven't found that out yet. I'm guessing I just gotta, I guess I gotta smooch people in the city since we haven't gotten to the city yet. Yeah. Okay, you win. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Breaking my own rule about age talk, but yeah. Only older than me by a year, so it's not horrible. Commercialism turned it into Halloween. Sorry you spoke of your age in public. Nonders. Canker's bad fur day. Imagine if you forgot the mace. I think it would have stayed there. But yeah, the bodies despawning that quickly was kind of surprising.
Hello there.
Never forget your mace. It is funny when Clumsy calls Non a boomer, though. Clumsy, you know, Clumsy's got that age difference too. So yeah, from her point of view, it's true. Sandoval, good morning. Hello. Weird your router just died. Glad it was a quick fix. Yeah, funny thing about that, actually, the router didn't die. I thought the router had died because we rebooted our network and we would get about 30 seconds of internet and then it would die again. I was like, well, that's kind of a classic. Well, it wasn't the router anyways, the modem, but I was like, yeah, that's kind of a classic hardware issue. And I tried looking up, like, you know, checking outages and stuff, didn't see anything. So I was like, yeah, I think it's got to be the modem. And I looked up the age of the modem too, 7 years old this month. So I was like, yeah, it's probably about time to replace it. About 10 minutes after I order the modem, I get a text from Xfinity saying, oh, we've noticed some issues in your area. We're working to fix them. Like, thanks. Thanks for that one. So we're still on the old modem. I'm going to keep the new one, though, and install it hopefully tonight if I have some time. So I should hear next week if I get a second interview. Well, best of luck, Vange. I hope you get some good news. Daily comp, if I could create a holiday, it would be Grief Day. Just time for everyone to grieve anything they want. When would you put it on the calendar? Curly D, hello. Curly D, I'm so sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I really wanted to stop in and say hello. My gosh, everything has been so hectic, though. And admittedly, I wouldn't have had much time anyway. I would have had at most like 15 minutes. But even still, I wanted to, and I was not able to do it. Good morning, Clumsy. Hello, hello. It's okay, kind of meant for the other side of the spectrum. And Blondie, hello. Hope Lutz and Guild are having a great day. Work has been high stress lately, so I'm lurking when I can. I feel that. I feel the high stress. You called, Clumsy? Oh, shoot. I got to go to work. Got to say that in the Nonder, you know, cadence and everything. Oh, shoot. Beware of the bear cat. Wait, what? Sandoval, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, my friend? I guess I should get to work too. That sounds silly. AMS is finally a VIP? For reals? What the heck? Can it not be hectic? Didn't mean to make a pun. AMS, congrats on... I mean, AMS has been able to be a VIP for a good long while, but congrats on making the decision. I wasn't going to do it, but would one of the mods like to do it?
From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. All these Vikings crawl, crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Would one of the mods like the honor? I believe you have the power to VIP people. It's just /VIP and then the username. If you would like the honor, I will gladly grant it to you. Cheers. Mods can't assign roles? Which? What the frick? What the frick? Cheers to AMS and to Octi for throwing the AMS party. I don't have permission. That is maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I've heard some dumb things. Okay, it's not the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but only because I've heard really dumb things lately. Only because I've heard extremely, ridiculously dumb things lately. All right, I've said dumber. All right, one sec. Let me get AMS here on the VIPs. VIP AMS 06060. AMS, the next message you type should have your gem. Should have your diamond badge. Professor teaches for a living. Here's plenty of dumb things. Never typing another message. There it is. Boom, baby. No worries, my dear. I'd never hold missing against you. We all have busy lives outside of Twitch. Thanks for thanking me. Of course, Curly D. Summer Grief Day would help for anyone who might get stuck with it because of sad. Let's see. The dumbest. Dang, my command didn't work. VIP everyone. I don't know. Would that work? I am very important, but am I a person? Jury is out on that. I believe you to be a person, Vange. I believe you to be a person. So, and I mean, here, I think since this is my domain, I think that's all that matters, right? If I could create a holiday, it would be the second Friday of September. A little relief for people going to school or teaching. Ah, okay. You are a gem. Oh, that's so sweet. Now I see it. Congrats, Ams. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks all. I feel like I just bought a huge Lego set and all my money is gone, but it's not. You're a bug. I'm a bug. We are all bug. Heard the temptation in. Would that work? Apparently I'm a bug. Lars confirmed. Oh, this is not me working. I gotta work. I don't want to work. Don't do it, PG. Don't do it. Working's for suckers. Of course, I will be logging off here at 10:15 sharp to begin my work because I am apparently I'm also a sucker. But, I'm keeping this mace, dude.
Would you mind if I kept the mace?
Ugh, if you've got the stomach for it.
Thanks. What now?
Hold your horses, lad. Those bastards have to be tracked down. Give me some time.
Fine. I'll stop by later.
Yeah, but don't wait too long or I'll have to beat it out of you, too. Guy's slowing down my murder spree. What I got to do now is go to a wedding. Oh, what a drag. I got to go to a wedding. Under capitalism, we are all of us suckers. I shall endeavor to save 100,000 points. You silly dog, you. Reaper, when do you have to leave for Nocturne? That sounds like communist talk, Octi. Communist / socialist talk, because I don't know the difference. All right, do we... I think we just have to go to the wedding now. That's the only thing left on my quest log. Getting a strange little flicker here in the rain. Kind of odd. Let's get out of Semine here, or the Semine estate. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so our Radovan, our blacksmith, what is it called? Our blacksmith Jedi? What is it called when you're the apprentice and they're the teacher? What is that called? I know there's a name for it and I'm just drawing a blank. What's the word for that? Well, I'm the Padawan. I'm the Padawan. He'd be the Jedi. So what is the person who takes an apprentice under their wing? I just joined the Estonian leftist party, so woo socialism and communism. I gotta work though, but I hope everyone has a great day. I love you all. All right, Peachy, if you insist. We love you too, though. In about half an hour, then drop him off. 15 minutes to get there, so I put him in his backpack here so he'll look like a little space cat. Wait, what is this? You taking cat to the vet? Is that what's going on? Sith bad, Jedi good. See, I think I know things. Why do I know that? Jedi Knights are normally the ones with Padawans. The Knights are normally called Master by the Padawan because the said Knight is a master to his or her apprentice. Yeah. Okay, so it's just Master and Apprentice. Okay. So the Blacksmith Master then, I guess. Radovan. I need to... I could talk to him. Then again... I don't know. I'm kind of torn because Radovan can get me into the party, but Miller Crazel's got some pretty interesting shenanigans over here. Plus, we've got a few other quests that I could collect. And my goal is to 100% this thing. So I think we need to go back to the mill and talk to Crazel. So let's do that. Master and Servant. Nocturne has a comprehensive today, so it is a drop-off. Well, hopefully it'll go well. Is it normally, are there normally any concerns? All right, somebody else is out here. Wait, are they wanting to fight? They're out by the fighting ring. But didn't I kick all your butts already?
Well, are you still fighting, people?
Of course. Do you want to try again?
More melee at the mill. Yeah. Shall we go at it again? Ayo. Hang on. I wonder if that... Did that end the activity? Oh, interesting. Yeah, there aren't any other quests over here. So I wonder if it's just... I can arrange another fight with Hensel. I wonder if these then are just Radiant, where we just have them, you know, basically constantly come over here and beat the crap out of these guys. Let's do it.
What about one more fight?
I don't have anything better to... Not so fast.
Yeah, I'll bet 10.
Say you...
All right, we'll beat this guy up real fast. Okay, yeah, that was tough. So do I win?
All right, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
You're going to shove your thanks up your ass. Here, it's yours.
All right, yeah, so I think these are just Radiant, where we just can continually collect fights with people, but let's be honest, they're not valuable enough. So we're just gonna go find Crazel now. Wow. Master/Bunny? Nope, sorry. Google for the win. Forgot y'all are too young to remember Depeche Mode? How do you say that? Pepperidge Farm and I remember. Depeche? I don't know how to say that at all. Apparently I am too young, because I don't know what that is. Depeche? Does it have anything to do with Joe?
Blessings to you.
Joe Pesci. Depeche Mode. Okay, now I'm getting a couple different ones. You don't know, yeah. This combo is so sad. Reach out and touch Faith. Bookbunk, hello! Book! How are you, my friend? Crazel, where the frick are you going? We need to talk. Oh, you're going to your balcony. I get it. It is rainy. He's got a lord over his mill. All right. Let's see. Do I have anything to sell to him? I definitely do. Let's trade with him first. Okay, and he will buy stolen goods. So do we have anything that's stolen? I think everything's probably had time to cool off by now. Yes. Okay. He only has 339 groschen, so we're not going to be getting too much back here. Canker's mace, is it any good compared to mine? No. No, it's not. Okay. We are going to sell Canker's mace then. Yeah, it's like 43 free groschen here. Sell the light mace. Sort by carry weight again. Adorned axe. I kind of want to keep that just to try it out. See if I like using an axe. A broken round shield. I don't know what to do with that. But, yeah. He is usually deemed a perfect cat, but they sometimes forget to call me when he is done. Oh, okay. I'm so sad right now. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Could somebody tell me instead of just like continuing to be like, you don't know what it is? Like I've already answered. I don't know. Yeah. Classic 80s goth music. There you go. Okay. Nope. Don't know him. Maybe I'd recognize one, but just based on the name, don't know it. Can you not yell at me? You don't know what this is? Like, no, I already answered that. I don't know what it is. Do you want to tell me what I don't know? Or no? No? Yes or no? I've come out of my lurk for this. Okay, and I've heard two different ways of saying it. I see Depeche and I see Depeche. Do we have a definitive way of pronouncing it? My dad always said it with an E. Okay. I know of the band, says comma. Bookpunk hurts, doesn't it? I rarely make demands, but everyone in this chat must listen to some Depeche Mode today. Probably recognize one of their songs. Okay. Drop in like the music channel or something. One of the songs that I've probably heard. Poor Lutz, I'm sorry. No, you're good. You answered it for me. You answered it for me. I'm crying. Depeche Mode. Okay, Depeche. So I think I said it right the first time then, or pretty close. At least somewhat close then. I will not tell you. I'll let you sit in your own cultural ignorance and shame, which you richly deserve. I'll just keep playing KCD. You guys don't understand. I have no shame right now. My dad is probably wrong. The first one, Pesh. Okay, silent E. Pronounced deep pan pizza mode. It's pronounced yankin' my pizzle mode. Personal Jesus is one I've probably heard. Enjoy the silence. Dropped you a song. All right. All right. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right. I hope I've at least heard one of these then. But yeah, as far as like recognizing, being like, oh yeah, this song. Oh yeah, that's Depeche. I don't know. I wouldn't have known. All the shame is just going to make him not want to listen. No, I'll listen to him. I will. I'll do it. All right. What can we sell? Oh yeah, that. That though, we might. Is that better than the Warhorse bassinet? It is not. It is not better than the Warhorse one, but it is somewhat valuable. I think since it's not that heavy though, I'm going to save it for somebody who's going to give me more money for it. I don't know if the Miller is going to give me good deals on anything. I feel like since he takes everything, I feel like he offers less money for everything. We could sell all these clothes here. Just so we get a little bit of money. Also, I've got, geez, I have a lot of stuff. Where'd it go? Yeah, we could sell this miscellaneous crap. Still don't know what I need to do with these at all, but, we're going to sell all these. And probably these here. Oop. Too many. That's too much. Okay, but that is also why I'm carrying around so much weight right now. Let's see. Let's only do that many. 290. One more. We can probably get his money now.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
My world is shattered. Shattered. I'm shocked you haven't even heard the band name. I couldn't name a song off top, but I know the band name. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty impressive sometimes, right?
How's this?
We're nearly there.
Oh, what?
Aye.
He still has 5 groschen left. Dang it. Oh, well. All right. We dropped some carry weight, right? Oh, yeah, a good amount.
What's this
Arrows are
next
another
job?
one.
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Saltpeter
Short
pit.
and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
Now I don't want you to listen to
Saltpeter
them.
pit is a
Forget
pit
it.
in which
It's all ruined.
saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young semi?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence
You guys
of
hear
being.
this guy?
That's precisely what we need to give life
Does
to
not
our
sound
God.
like a
Thanks to the
miller,
ingredients
right?
From Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
I could just say, this is stupid. You realize how dumb you sound right now? Probably heard them when little as they were on the radio a lot. Also, I swear radio DJs have said it with not silent E. Now I'm curious if it was an area thing. Maybe it was. Okay, resuming lurk. Thanks for hanging out, Book Punk. The name is French. You know when you remember something, but it's so fuzzy you can't remember exactly? That's how I feel. It's back there somewhere. I know that feeling for sure. Lots of silent letters with French. Had to check it, but yeah, it is silent. So that's probably it. Someone mispronounced it on the radio, and that is what my dad heard, I bet you. That could be. Wanted to be called fast fashion, but the source they had written Depeche Mode. Huh. Bro's been sorting too much of his own flour. Which is like dispatch fashion. More than likely, they probably stuck because it sounded silly. I'm pleased I've introduced this chaos into the stream. Hi, Prof. Thanks, Prof. Or fashion dispatch. I'm sure it'll work. I believe him.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm going to do it just because this sounds interesting. But, yeah, this guy's very tight-lipped.
All right, then.
Mayhem, thanks for the mayhem.
That saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look. That you can point me in the right direction. And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes.
That's what I like to hear.
Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you
Niter? Is that... Is she a witch, a thief, or a dowser? What is a dowser? I don't even know.
So this Bonnie, she's a dowser or something?
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from
Enjoy the
common
silence is a
salt.
banger.
The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horse.
When I was your age, I'd kill for an experience like this.
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Oh.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If
Lily
Bonnie can
liver.
taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair.
What are you
That's a
talking?
secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
Is Bonnie a dog? Or some other animal? I feel like gotta be an animal.
You have a secret storage space? You're full of surprises, Crazel.
What's so surprising about that?
Well, actually, it makes sense. I reckon you can't just make a golem in the mill. So how do I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits
Guys?
rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along.
Guys,
Back as soon as possible.
we might have a problem.
God be with you.
We might have a problem, you guys. The way he described, I'm kind of feeling like it was that one woman who I rolled up and she was dead. You guys remember that? There was a woman just laying outside of her hut and she was definitely very much dead. I'm wondering if this is Bonnie? Because the way he just described made me think of, yeah, wait, was it over here? Or, oh God, the lair? Okay, hang on. Actually, it's somewhere I haven't been yet. Okay, maybe we're fine. I was thinking of this over here, the Wild Woman's Hut. Okay, all right, I feel a lot better about it now. Okay, I was gonna say, I did not kill her, but she was very much not alive when I got there. Yay, saltpeter explosion, more mayhem. Also, thank you for a memory trying to emerge from my brain. Hedgehog? Blasphemous Rumors might be my favorite Depeche mode song. I like how I added the Y there. Deleshi mode. I think dowsers are people using dowsing rods. That's it? Like, yeah, you're a dowser, aren't you? All right, we're on our way to see Bonnie. We'll pick some herbs along the way. I don't know. Yeah, at first I was thinking maybe Bonnie was a dog. Still not entirely convinced they're a person, but he did mention that her dog passed away recently, so maybe... Oh, that was a noise.
What was that noise? Woodcutters?
Oh, am I going to have to save her? Oh. Wait, there's a nest here. Okay, let's see. Maybe we could shoot... We start shooting nests out of the tree. Maybe we'll find some good stuff to bring to her. I haven't seen any... No herbs. Ordinary sword guard. Okay. Well, better than nothing, I guess, but... The lair. Yeah, this is like definitely the most Skyrim-y quest I've heard so far. But it is a very pretty path over here. Are you still quite hungry? I'm always quite hungry. My soul's at least 27.4% Depeche mode. Dowsers are better than two... Wait. Dowsers are two better than Bowsers. Your mom's a dowser? Yeah, when he said yes, yes, and yes, I was so close to being like, that's what your wife said last night. You know, I decided not to. Doozer sounds like Dowser equals Fraggle Rock. What are we on about? Is this more like obscure Depeche Mode references? Should create a command to see how Depeche Mode someone is today, percent. Watch out for frost trolls. Or all the NPCs talking about how tough the freaking mud crabs are. Nest over here, too. Where is this one? Oh, there it is. There's just a little bit of haze. Hard to see things super clearly. Please don't go in the water. Okay, go. Coin sword pommel. Why are people leaving their coin sword pommels laying around for birds to take? All right, I picked up 5 nettles. Let's see, is there anything else we'd want? I am picking some herbs along the way, just like he said. We need to go up this way. There have been any nice... oh, wait, no, it's just, it's right here, isn't it? I could try to lockpick that. Is this is not the lair? Hang on, where are we at on the map? Not quite to the lair, but I could pick this lock. Could steal some food. How hungry am I? Hungry. I'm hungry. Boomer things, Loots. Gosh. Exennial things be happening. Boomer, are you trying to set me off, Versa? Gen X, thank you very much. How hungry? Okay. Oh, that was not worth that much on the food scale. It was 6. Are they each worth 6? If so, we'd have 68. We have 72. Okay, I don't think I understand the math on this. I could still take more. Now we have 82. Okay, so this is going to be probably about full now. That was 10. Okay, and we can't eat anymore. And that one was 9. Yeah, I don't get it at all. Okay, so maybe it's just a dice roll then. And then since I'm here, I mean, and nobody's around, I might as well do some lockpicking. I might as well. I don't know, Bonnie. Antler shards. Yeah, we've taken all that. Not worth all that much, but, you know. Thieving is thieving. We are Xennials, hence the Gen X. Magpie steals shiny things. I love it. I'm a boomer, at least Mercer says. My butt is. You're not a boomer. Oh, is that Bonnie? Bonnie! Okay, we have Bonnie and Zinek. Wait, that area is all boarded up.
That mutt the Slottigo greengrocer has.
Am I gonna have to, like... Am I gonna have to clear this place out of giant rats?
I wouldn't go back there if I was you.
Am I gonna have to, like, represent the Fighters Guild and just clear that place out?
May God protect you. Lord be with you.
Yeah, I'm Henry, and I'm looking for Peter.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie?
Bonnie looked like she wanted to slap that guy in the side of the head with that
It's
broom.
not
She
the
probably
name I was
did.
baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name.
Oh, she is
That's
a
why we
witch.
use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Butcher of Bronique, the Wolf of Skalitz, the Poet. Yeah.
The Butcher of Vranic.
Well, that's not very creative.
It's
You
not?
know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
Yep, I sure do.
I've got something here.
I picked 5 nettles. They're the only fresh herbs I've got. Everything else is has decayed. Is she gonna get upset though? I do have extra marigolds. Let's give her some of those too. I can give her 5 of those. I've been keeping 4 herbs around, except for belladonna, because that's important for save your snaps, and my save's coming.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
I'm a genius!
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes.
Oh man, that sounds
Just
pretty...
So you know, that mess with the author of Hermes.
Thank God my
Tristan
office won't call me
Eustace
for the meeting
would
unless they have an
never
art
have
question.
happened
Phew,
to
I can
me.
drink my coffee in
Not to
peace.
me.
Good to hear.
While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm excited about it. Sounds like witchcraft. It does, but honestly, I don't care. I just want to see it.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest
Oh,
you
don't
do
worry.
the
We'll
same.
put an
That's
AI-powered
enough of
chip
that.
in it.
We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
Don't worry. We'll make sure our LLM has plenty of knowledge on humans and how they're not to be killed. It's gonna be great. No, I want to hear more of what you have to say, though.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know
Brewing my
what?
coffee
I'll
right
start.
now. Seriously,
When they
explosive
caught
rituals
Zenek
keep
in
distance.
Troskowitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the millers finally
Coffee?
found a
Ursa wants to know
normal
who
hand
else is
for
having
once.
coffee. I am
You've
Ursa,
got
for
a
what it's worth.
beautiful
I've got an
dog.
Americano here.
What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
Well, are we talking KCD1 or KCD2? We're talking about KCD1.
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa.
Actually, that's not true.
Saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I guess it is kind of true.
I'll be... That's That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting
Actually
lumps
belonged to
all
the
over his
butcher.
body. He stopped eating,
Right?
just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Oh, wow. None of my stats are all that high for this. Okay, hang on. Yeah, he belonged to the butcher, is what I thought. I guess technically he became Teresa's after that. But yeah, he was definitely the butcher's dog first. But yeah. Mug of coffee? Ursa's trying so hard for my sake. Yes, nom nom. Ursa's like, who else? Anybody? Coffee? Anybody? Ursa wants to make a fresh pot? Let's see. My highest stat is actually knights here because of my chivalrous look, I believe. But truthfully, I am a family of blacksmiths. Well, honestly, kind of both.
I found myself following the path of the knight. My only brother now is my sword.
Oh, aye. Men these days solve all their problems in armor on the field, gouging each other's eyes out and hacking off each other's limbs.
Isn't it
Where
great?
are the good old days when everything could be solved with a simple dagger stab or a nice strong cup of hemlock? Jesus.
Koro,
I
hello.
sound like an old crone now, eh? And you know who else pines for the good old days? Crazel. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
Man, he is interesting. Never thought I'd see the day where coffee became as rare as winning the lottery. Or having some tasty coffee. Gosh. Back in my day, we just poisoned everyone. Exactly, Clumsy. Exactly. I'm still in bed. Goro, how you doing?
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
There you go, Curly D. Curly D, mercifully obliged. OMG, I love you, darling. There it is. Like, oh, man. Ursa was trying so hard. I'd probably drink more just to make playing Mortician Assistant a challenge. Finally. Leave me and my ginger tea alone. Would you like a warm-up? Just pour some coffee over that ginger tea. Yeah, he seems mystical. I wish there was a different word I could use. I would say whimsical rather than mystical.
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool
His
you.
beard.
Thanks for talking to me.
Wait, is he
Really
gay?
is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before
As if he is.
Sid
I got a smooch
fucked
ready for
up
him.
with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Is that enough? It's probably not enough.
A barrel isn't much.
But we did bloody thorough job. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
Jeez.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
I probably can't lie enough, but I'm going to try anyway. Spooky made me some ginger tea the other night to help with my cramps, and it worked wonders. Ginger tea? Fresh ginger and everything. Ginger is so good. Then pack up the kitty and make my way to drop him off. Fun, fun, fun. Reaper, hopefully it goes okay. I will mush his face for you. Weedle guy. Yeah, hopefully it goes all right. Be safe driving too. And best of luck to Nocturne on the appointment. Have all the coffee you can drink, dearie. Yeah, definitely. I can do that.
Certainly. Well, you take a chunk of salt and pray to St. Peter to miraculously transform it.
You won't find it any joking matter soon enough. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses.
Nice.
Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Can't wait to
Hazel
taste
says
this stuff.
Saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. Well, I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
He also wanted
I
me to
don't
taste-
actually.
That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
A gravedigger? Gravediggers wouldn't probably make mass graves though, right? What is a knacker? What is that? Isn't that just like a troublemaker? Yeah, oh man, that guy, he's always throwing dead bodies into the pit. Such a troublemaker. The way his voice is muffled. Always am on the driving side, don't need to stress him out more. Yeah, fair enough. I'd salt your Peter pit. Knacker, I barely know her. I didn't realize saltpeter just came from a bunch of dead guys named Peter. Yeah, who knew? Hate driving to and from the vet with Sabine. This last trip, she got so stressed she started panting between meows. This was with the calming spray. Wow. A person whose business is the disposal of dead or unwanted animals, especially those with flesh not fit for human consumption. Wow, okay, well, Nova, you've answered it for us. I did not know that. All right.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we
Nova
have
with the
here in
hot
region
enter.
is also the gravedigger.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia Rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it.
I've been there a few times
Too
already.
bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun and pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
Probably for a
Keep that in
fee.
mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the butcher of Vranik.
She said the thing. Can cats take trazodone? A good question. Kills her and offers it to the gravedigger. Ghost, Coro, Reaper, Spooky, Curlity. Hi all. Nova, hope you're having a good day. I'm glad for you that you're not at work. Hopefully it's been good having some time off. Unless you meant you were on your way to work, in which case, then I guess, unfortunately, you don't have time off. But scratch that. I'm at work now. Okay, so it was just in transit, basically. Looking forward to your 12-hour stream today, Nova. Flips table. F this place. About Bonnie, about the saltpeter job. Well, let's ask. What can she teach me?
I'd like you to teach me something.
It can be done, but it doesn't come for free. What are you interested in?
I knew it. I knew it. She was going to charge me. And kind of a lot. I've been hoarding this money because I think I'm kind of over leveled right now.
See you soon, my friend.
All right. So Bonnie told me that to go to the butcher, pick up some meat, but I'm kind of wondering if I could just hunt it on the way. Does it say what I need? Oh, I need sausage. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to pick up sausage probably just by hunting. So I might as well just go ahead and buy it. All right. This is called Forbidden Fruit, by the way. Forbidden Fruit. And time-wise, it is 9:36. Is there a good way to get over to this cumin troop? Maybe? I don't know. There's kind of a cliff edge, but if I stay along the water, maybe I can. I don't know. Let's try it. Then we can just take the road over here on up. Oh, the butcher is right there. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can maybe clear this area out a little bit. There's still some cloud cover down there. I don't think there's going to be anything too... I don't think we're missing anything too major over there. I could see there being something over here, though. I haven't been over to this west side yet. And then otherwise, I guess over here, but there aren't any roads off of that way. So I'm guessing not really any settlements I'm missing. And that seems like just forest over there, too. Okay. All right, let's try this. Let's try this just to clear the kind of remaining clouds that are on the map. Hopefully it won't be too bad. 12 hours? I thought Mutt was a skinwalker. You just have to hunt a sausage pig. Shrugs. You know, ones that just drop sausages. We activated Ranger Run. I still forget what that does. This is a boar hunting spot. All right. Listen to that sound. Oh, there are boars just kind of rubbing around on the ground over there. Okay. All right. We are... Yeah, actually, that worked out really well. So we're pretty much to the road over here now, right? Yes. Okay. So there's a cumin troop that's actually... Seems like it's up on the cliffside. I wonder the best way to get up there. Maybe I just follow this road back this way a little bit. I would kind of like to find out what's going on with this cumin troop. I don't remember why it got marked on my map. I just know that it is. Ooh, it's going to be slightly too steep, I think. Oh, God. Ooh. Took a little damage there. The fall damage is very real in this game. Oh, there's somebody over here. Who are you? Wait, why'd you just turn your back on me? Are you leading me somewhere? Hello? This is a cabbage cave.
God grant you health.
God grant you health too? Are you not at all concerned about me just showing up out of nowhere? Sauerkraut Peppa? What?
What do you want?
Nothing like cabbage.
Well, so what? I like cabbage.
But you shouldn't steal it.
Well, that's a lie. I grew up myself.
My cabbages.
Here? In the woods?
Why not?
Because cabbage doesn't grow in the woods.
Oh, well, all right. I confess. What are you going to do with me?
I could just kill him. Yeah, why did you steal cabbage?
Why did you steal it in the first place? Who ever heard of someone stealing
The voice
cabbage?
cracking.
Well, I wanted to make sauerkraut and sell it, but now I'm afraid the people will know. Where would I even get so much cabbage?
So you're sitting on a heap of sauerkraut?
Well, do you want a taste? Mum always said I made the best sauerkraut, though she also said I was dumb as a rock before she chased me away.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'll try some sauerkraut.
I'd love to.
Here you go. The best sauerkraut in the region.
Oh, Mum. It's really good.
I told you so. If you want, I'll make you some more. Just bring me some fresh cabbage. At least I wouldn't have to steal it. But what will happen to me now?
You can't kill this man. I kind of want to see the stats before I do anything. How good is sauerkraut? Because I can bring him cabbages. I can do that.
Don't worry. I won't tell the bailiff.
Why?
You see, I don't even know.
Oi, that I understand. It happens to me a lot. That I don't know something.
Sauerkraut,
It's still
gateway to
nice here.
kimchi.
I have to thank you somehow. Do you want some more sauerkraut, since you liked it so much?
Yes.
Sure. Give it to me.
Here you go. And if you want more, just bring me some fresh cabbage, and I'll give you sauerkraut for it.
I got 14? How quickly is this gonna go bad? Let's see. The durability, it doesn't go bad. The nourishment is what? It heals by 10? Oh my gosh, yeah. Sauerkraut from Peppa the Dimwit. I don't know how the lad does it, but this sauerkraut can cure anything. I'm glad I didn't kill him, because now I've got basically a healing potion, and it doesn't even weigh anything. This stuff is goated. Okay, so all we need for food is honey and sauerkraut, and we can live forever in this game. Honey and sauerkraut, and we are unbeatable. Kind of want to see in his...
What are you doing here?
Oh, he's going to get mad at me, though. I don't want to piss him off because I don't want to kill him. I want to keep my sauerkraut dealer alive. All right, okay. We did it. I would have wept if you killed him. Lutz, I asked the Googler, and supposedly after sprinting for over 10 seconds, you regain a good bit of stamina when Ranger Run activates. Oh, nice. Okay. Boar, I barely know her. Boar, I barely know her. I heard there's a story in West Side. West Side? He's just a simple pickler. Yeah, he's not Peter. Yeah, he's Peppa. So he's not Salt either. If he was Salt, if he was sauerkraut salt, then I probably would have to kill him because I need the Salt Peter. I need Salt and I need Peter. However, I think this also gave me a way up onto this cliff. He is dealing sauerkraut awfully close to a cumin camp. Is that okay? Also, additionally, I think I should probably have a save your schnapps. I haven't saved in a while. So let's do that. All right, we saved it. I don't think I'm healing right now. You know what? We could have some sauerkraut. But anyway, okay, let's just continue on here. We got Mutt already notices the cumins. Oh, there they are. I see them. Okay, if he's growling, I imagine that means they're hostile. And I'm not in sneaking armor here. Okay, but they're just wearing regular clothes. They're not armored in any way. Okay. It's probably fine, right? See what happens when you refrain from killing folk, Lutz? This is the way of a pacifist. Well, this Henry's not a pacifist, though. This Henry is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, that one's armored. Uh-oh. That one's pretty heavily armored, actually. I'm friends with some cumins.
You're right. I'm going. Don't worry.
Okay, they do want to fight. They do want to fight, so I think I'll do the honorable thing and snipe them from up here on the hill. I'm not very good at archery yet, so I'm just doing my best. And this guy took 2 arrows right into the shoulder. Ah, you knew that. Pulled that one a little bit. Is he dead? Nope. There, now he's dead. Okay. What about this guy? Oh, shoot. All right, well. Sneaking is really good. They have no idea what to do, which is funny because it's actually not good. I was wearing full armor. I'm very loud. Okay, these are not normal troops. These are Cumans. So I should probably be much more careful than I have been. Also, I forgot to heal. Please target the closer guy. There we go. Okay, we got one, though. This guy's pretty tough. I'm really worried about this one now. Shoot. Yeah, I'm losing stamina. Yeah. Wait, is there somebody behind me, too? I'm in trouble. No, stop. Look. Oh, what? How did my attack miss there? I don't understand. I'm blocking, but nothing's happening. Is my stamina too low? I might die here, guys. I can't block anything. We're in some trouble. Although, wait a minute. If I die, don't I get more health? Oh, we got that guy. I can't see anything. Mutt is making a huge difference. Mutt, my boy, you did it. You did it. You turned the tide on the... Oh, shoot, I'm bleeding. I gotta stop talking and bandage myself up. All right, my head was bleeding. Something fierce there. But you know what? The power of bandages and sauerkraut combined, I'm going to be good in no time. I'm going to be good in no time. All right. And then do these guys have anything good? Cheese and groschen. You did it, bleeds out. I know. Oh, God, I'm bleeding. Crested cumin helmet. We're taking that for show. Taking that for show. Chainmail gauntlets. Everything else is kind of worthless clothing-wise. Chest key. We'll take our bandages to fill our stocks back up. And then we killed somebody over here on the I was gonna say on the countryside, but on the hillside, which was right over here. Right? Didn't we? Mutt, where's that dead body at? Rip, this feels like KCD 1 to me. He did surrender, yeah, because I've got a warmonger perk, so I can basically terrify them. Yeah. I'm pretty strong in this game already, so I just have to make sure that I don't panic. Even when the situation looks dire. As long as I don't panic, I'll probably still be okay. Or at least I'll have a chance of being okay. Where did that other guy die at? Because there's the guy down there in the camp that's dead right there. We'll get him. But the other guy ran up here, and I thought I killed him before we got too far. I don't know, though. Yeah, those two there. It's hard to find people in the foliage. Is that Lala and Pajama Hero? No way. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Don't get on Twitch much anymore, but just wanted to pop in and say hi. It's really good to see you. How have things been? How are you? It's raining arrows, but we aren't concerned. Making a large cast iron skillet and add about a tablespoon, but it's really to taste. He's not even concerned that he's getting attacked. Like, nobody cares. Let's see, hang on a second. I prefer smoked instead of fresh. Like when the kielbasa has a nice crispy crust on it before it stews with the kraut. This is the damp, gore-slicked armor of a killer Bella. Like to put a touch of brown sugar in with a kraut. Interesting. My southern heart fluttered. Hey, Lutz, I'm fabulous. Thank you. Thanks. Hope you've been well. Things have been good here, Lala. Staying super busy and, you know, honestly, sometimes barely staying afloat, but overall, overall, it's a good busy. Oh, there he is. I found him. All right. He has almost nothing of value. It's fine, though. Totally fine. Okay, let's get down to the camp then. There's got to be a storage chest down there. And then also one other dead body that's got some of my arrows stuck in him. So I'll be able to retrieve some of those. And there's another arrow I shot. That was one of the ones I missed. Missed another one like over here, but it might have got stuck in a tree. So I don't know. Probably not. Oh, Herb Paris. I don't see that one too often. I'm going to pick it. Good. Busy IRL these days, but with mostly good stuff. You still I was going to say, I didn't have like a clever way of saying it. I was like, you still putting it up? But it came off, I don't know, just, I didn't want it to sound like condescending because I can't remember if we had talked last time. Still looking at feet? Yep, every day. All right. I can't remember if we talked about this or not, Pajama, but I got a new, ooh, that one's actually not bad. A worn cumin bow. I got a new podiatrist. Oh, here we go. Some good stuff. 120 groschen and some salt. I can use that for my Peter. I mean, wait. That's not what I mean. I got a new podiatrist and, it was basically, I've been having some like real bad Achilles issues for years. And my new one fixed it. She fixed it by using, EPAT Shockwave. And like, I'm a whole new person now. Seriously. Like it's actually kind of a miracle, I feel like, because I've had some form of Achilles tendonitis since 2015. And like the only thing that made me feel better was prednisone. That was it. And I haven't had prednisone for years now. I just been kind of like grinning through the pain and bearing it. And then sure enough, Shockwave, I've been pain-free. It's like, yeah, I'm just astounded. A bill hook? Yeah, we're just gonna take all. Is this another demonic dice? Okay. The second in the line of demonic dice. She likes to get lost, but when she's with her sister, she's very strong. That'll be my second of the demonic dice. We'll be hanging on to that for show. And let's see. I think that's probably everything in this camp, huh? We got a good amount of stuff. And all we had to do was murder some people, which I would have done for free. All right. Cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the one I opened, right? Yes. Okay. There's no other... I don't see any other storage bags. So, yeah. Was so happy to read that post. It was very, very satisfying to write, for sure. Because, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been pain-free without the use of, you know, steroids or anti-inflammatories and stuff. So, I don't take any of them. What's down here? What is this? Is this just your... I guess this is their garbage pit. Okay. Nothing really of value there, it seems. I could just jump off this ledge here. That would probably just... It'd get me down there faster, but I'd just die. He's the $6 million loots now. I mean, Shockwave is not cheap, but it's not that expensive either. When you think of all of the different things that I've tried, if I had, you know, obviously hindsight is 20/20, but if I had started with Shockwave, it would have been honestly like a value. You know what I mean? You think of all the different things I've tried over the years, the amount of time I put into it and effort and all this. And Shockwave was the cure. If I had started with that, granted, Shockwave has been growing in popularity. It's not like a super new technology, but it's definitely becoming more prevalent. Yeah. Let's see. Salted Peter, the burning sensation is for everyone's displeasure. That sounds ouchy, but such good news. Great, so happy it helped. It was, yeah, it's, seriously, I'll be singing its praises for a long time. Wait, is this cabbage? Cabbage! Yes! All right, and did I get a map marker for, I did. Okay, let's head to the cabbage cave. I wanna see, how well does this work here? I wanna see if I can, like, is it 1-to-1? Because look, when we compare cabbage here, this is cabbage. It heals me 3 and it gives me 5 nourishment, which, I mean, 5 nourishment is actually pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but healing by 10 is better because I have other foods I can eat. I have a bunch of dried foods that will never go bad, whereas cabbage goes bad pretty quickly. So, let's see. Is it a 1-to-1? Oh, and I can actually take a look in his... No, he's going to get upset if I go in the cave. All right. Bloodied Henry.
I came to trade some cabbage.
Give it to me. I'll give you yesterday's batch for it.
All right, we have 1. And we confirm delivery.
Here you go.
Beautiful. I'll start fermenting it right away. And here's your sauerkraut.
It is a 1-to-1. Amazing.
With you, sir.
This is amazing. I don't have a fast travel point to get down here, but carrying around something that's never going to go bad, that heals me by 10, and it doesn't weigh anything. Again, it weighs nothing, right? Weight is 0. Versus if you look at like the marigold decoctions, those weigh 0.2 pounds each. Now, granted, they do heal a lot more, but they're also much more costly. I think this is a pretty nice deal. So we found something down here. I'm glad we decided to clear this part of the map. All right, and with that said, let's go travel on up to Troskovitz so we can see the butcher, get some sausage, and then go to the graveyard. Let's see. I was at my old podiatrist's office when I see Alana Meyer walk out of his office. She won the silver medal in the 10K at the 1992 Olympics. Guy treated elite runners all the time. Well, that's a good sign. Also, that was really cool. Did you talk to her? You like runners and dancers really can get the short end of the stick with feet problems? Murdered for free? We just discussed the way of the past was just a couple of minutes ago. But, like, he's like, listen, you know, he deserves to live. Most everybody else doesn't, so I just kill everybody else. Is it something you have to do regularly? Get shockwave treatments? Is that what you're asking about, Koro? If that's the question, the answer is no. Yes, but no. So until I'm healed, I have to, you know, get regular treatments on it. But I had my last shockwave treatment in October.
Silly doggy.
So it's been a while. My last shockwave treatment was October. And then when I got back into training in November, it was admittedly there was some tightness and everything in the Achilles and a little discomfort. But as I like gradually ramped back up, I started noticing the pain was getting less and less. To the point where it doesn't hurt anymore, like at all. So it's been good. It basically the shockwave kind of it forces your body to heal itself rather than, you know, steroids and other NSAIDs. Like you've got you know, you've got basically just masking everything. So yeah. I got her number, slid into her DMs, hooked up a few times. She got too needy, so had to drop it. Getting away from steroid meds is a big win, though. Docs rely on those too much sometimes because it can be a good fix-it for a while. Yeah, the first podiatrist I saw, so I saw him in 2019 was the first time I saw him. So I would have been 28. I wasn't quite 28 yet. And the majority of his patients that wandered in were quite old. like geriatric, you know. And so like I kind of understand sort of like, oh, this young guy, what is, you know, who really cares, you know? Like he's fine. He's probably just, you know, got a little discomfort and came to me. So he starts feeling on my Achilles tendon, and he literally, it was like a 30-second exam. And he's like, yep, you got some tendonitis, but, you know, you're not really in danger of tearing anything any more than anybody else. So I could either make you some custom orthotics that you can put in your shoes. And I'm like, I'm not going to run with custom orthotics. He's like, I can either do that, or I can give you a steroid pill to see if it'll, you know, if the pain will go away with that. And I'm like, I guess I'll take the steroids because I don't want an orthotic. The orthotics are going to be hundreds of dollars. And again, I couldn't even wear them. Like, I work from home. I don't really, I mean, granted, then I was going to the office more often, but like, I don't need to wear, I'm not wearing shoes all that often. And then on top of that, like, I'm not going to run in orthotics. So I just took the steroid pill, and it did help. I mean, my pain went away. But it came back a few months later. And I knew the whole time, I'm like, yeah, I'm not actually fixing anything, you know? Okay, let me buy a room at the inn, because otherwise I'm going to be very tired. Oh, right, I should carry a torch. Is she here to buy a room? Alehouse maid. Will she sell me a room?
Good day to you.
Nope.
Just like the whole wedding.
There she is, innkeeper Betty. All right.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really equipped for that here.
You're not?
Just the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
Sorry, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
Nah, that doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for a bed of hay.
Oh, okay.
Agreed. I'll pay. Here's some groschen for you.
She's like, yeah, you shouldn't sleep here. And he's like, all right, I'll do it. Whoa, where'd you come from?
Where should I lie down?
You can sleep in the barn behind
Where-
the cart.
Where
Right
did she
next to
come
the
from?
wood.
All right. The hay over here behind the cart. Okay, right? That's what she was saying? Right there. Okay, we're going to sleep and save real quick. Do I have any perk points? I don't know that I do. Oh, I do. I have 2. All right. I have a drinking perk point. That'll be $77,000. It was not super expensive, but it was more than I felt like it was worth, for sure. Very suspicious about one podiatrist I went to after he asked me to disrobe. Was that a month ago, Koro? I miss being 28. Yeah, like 3 months ago now. Same, Koro. Them's the golden years. Dang whippersnappers. Oh, I can gamble better when I'm drunk? I think I'm going to go with St. Vivian's Grace. Under the influence of alcohol, you'd be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. Sounds somewhat useful. And with our heavy weapons... Oh. After performing a combo of the Warhammer Mace or Club, the affected enemy will not be able to perform a dodge or a master strike, and generally his ability to defend himself will be greatly reduced. The effect will last for 20 seconds. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with this more simple one, Brute Force. I deal 5% more damage with heavy weapons. I don't know. It just seems easy enough. We'll go with that one. All right, sleep and save. Me holding my torch probably just set the whole barn on fire, but that's okay. We'll get to 100. Actually, let's sleep till 9. The butcher should be open then. Ew, my coffee tastes like dish soap? Wait, why? Drunk bones bounce. All right, and we've got some food to eat thanks to our murdered cumin friends. Let's see. We've got a pear. We've got a sweet pancake. 2 more sweet pancakes. And then we got some cheese here. 2 cheeses, 26. So that's 52. We'll overeat just a little bit. Just a little bit. 110. I overate just a little bit, so my stamina is going to be decreased a bit, but that's all right. Nothing too major. Okay. To the butcher. I don't need my torch anymore. The butcher is... Oh, I just go down this road here. Okay. And this is probably... We're going to be running up to the end of stream here. I don't know when I'm upset. Was maybe the mug just wasn't rinsed out super well or something from being washed? I would like a good caramel coffee. Coffee. Oh, that's... Okay, the butcher is not open yet. Wait, dude, what time do you open? I guess he opens at 10. Okay. All right, I need to buy a sausage from you. Sausage. Right? Bacon, beef kidneys, chicken, mutton, pork, smoked beef. Wait, he doesn't have any sausages. Isn't that what it said in my journal? I can sell this rotten cooked venison. Also, these crayfish are rotten. So, might as well sell those. Does he pay more for these pelts and hides? And not really, but I don't necessarily want to carry them all around. Right. And why not? We'll sell these too. We'll just basically get all of his money from him. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's remove those. One of those. Okay, we should be able to get all of his money.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Thought you were going to say you wanted a good bouncing bone. Wouldn't we all? That goes without saying. I froth my coffee. I'm pretty sure I rinse the frother off in clean water. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. I guess I'm not going to be able to get all of his money.
No. Only because it's you.
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more.
That sounds really interesting.
Finally. I was glad to be of help to you.
Okay, so hang on. Let's look at this journal real fast. Yeah, I'll go and see him at the cemetery past Troskovitz. It should be near the butcher's cabin where I could pick up some sausage as a gift.
Sir?
Do I need to steal it? He's got sausages on the ceiling there. Yeah, why am I not able to buy these here?
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, my apologies.
Go now.
My apologies. Oh, okay. And even talking to him. Oh, hang on. I probably gotta... He's probably too pissed off at me to do anything. Okay, maybe if I talk to him. No?
Take care, friend. What do you need, sir?
What do you have for sale?
Yeah, I am not sure what I need to do here. Maybe I can just buy some bacon? Maybe the guy will be fine with bacon.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Otherwise, I could try to steal, but Oh, there's a smoked salami there. There's a bowl of sausages. I can't steal any of these things. I could steal these deer ribs up here, but like these, I can't steal them. There's no option to take them. Right? Yeah. Huh. This is weird. Do I need to go somewhere else? And well, even if I stole them, wouldn't the guy probably know it's stolen? And that's items are marked. Probably not supposed to be in here. I'm not. Okay. But I am going to try to... So interesting. Oh, somebody's already looking for me.
What are you poking around that door for?
What? I'm me? I'm not.
What are you waiting for?
Trying to look in these windows here. Probably not a door on this side. If there was, that would be great. No, there is not. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. Oh, but I can't. It's not accessible. Okay. Huh. I'm just, all I need is a sausage to give to the gravedigger. That is it. Oh, there's a smokehouse over here. Smoke the food. I could smoke cheese? Wait, really? Let's compare them. You can use the smokehouse to improve the nutritional value of meats and cheeses and make them last significantly longer. I'm still also very bloody here. Okay, I have smoked cheese now. Wait, I'd never done this before. Smoked cheese, 30 nourishment, and the durability is 5 days. This cheese, 26, the durability is also 5 days. So, said it makes them last longer, but maybe it doesn't actually. Okay. I am not sure I get that one then. Not sure I understand that one. Seems about the same.
Hey?
Am I trespassing here too? It's not marking me as trespassing. Okay. I guess I am though. All right, we'll just wait. I'm going to go in that door then as soon as people kind of aren't looking around anymore. And there's a trough here to wash off at. Oh, it's bloody. Okay. Never mind. Or we could try going up here. I'm guessing... Oh. Copper and Toledo steel. Thank you very much. We'll be taking that. That's a hard lock. Straw hat with ribbon. Not really useful. Huh. Nothing over here. We've got... Oh!
You've no business here.
Excuse me, I'm trying to leave. I didn't realize I wasn't allowed here. Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I don't know what to do now. I can't... There's no sausage here at the butcher's place, and, like, they've got a smokehouse. Should I have bought one from maybe the grocer or something? I don't know. I've got bacon. Maybe it'll be good enough. Maybe bacon will be fine. Let's just assume it'll be fine. And maybe with my charisma outfit, he'll appreciate it. I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. All right, we're going to get over there as quick as we can. And that is going to have to do it for today, my friends. We won't have a chance to be able to talk to him. I got my meeting starting up here in a minute. Alrighty. Get over here. And there we are. All right, my friends. That's going to have to do it for today. So we do our save there, stop the recording, and let us meet up in the tavern. Ah, Henry. Friends, I gotta run. My meeting is starting. I'm actually joined. I've just muted, thankfully. I think I'm muted. That'd be weird. Nova, thank you so much, my friend, for this subscription. Kirk, Octi, Coleman, and Iron. Oh, we had a Lurky Kirky today. Thanks so much for being members of the Mod Squad. Nonder with the raid. Discord subscribers. Coleman, Iron, Ghost, Octi, Omina, Nova, Peachy, Ursa, and Nonder. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Seriously, appreciate y'all. Glad to be back for today, too. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down a little bit. I will see you all again tomorrow. And more KCD, of course. So have a great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves and others. Bye.